welcome to your monthly General Love Tarot reading for August 2017. Cards have been shuffled and cut. First card is Two of Air. I feel a little bit of restlessness. I feel like this is kind of your spirit clashing with your ego kind of thing. When I look at the two unicorns and their wands clashing here, crossing one another. This also makes me feel like you're at a crossroads of something. What came to me is decisions that I feel like you're stagnant in some things in life here, and there needs to be decisions in order to get the energy flowing again and moving along on your journey. What I'm getting here is, for some of you, it might have something to do with a move. For some of you, it may have something to do with deciding whether this is the career you really want. Or maybe there is choices, new classes coming, whether you should take them or not. I'm also getting decisions regarding relationships. Okay, is this relationship really worth the aggravation? Okay. I feel like some of you, too, are having difficulty finding new relationships because you're just... I think that you're dreaming about a perfect relationship that isn't such a thing here on Earth. Okay? I'm also getting that you're in denial about something. I feel like this change needs to happen, but you can't reach the change, and you're not listening very well to others who are trying to give you that information for the change. Okay, let's see what's crossing you, because this is hidden. We've got the Empress. This is a great card. The Empress, I feel, is asking you to move along in this rebirth process. Do not fight it. Give yourself a lot of self-love. Give yourself a lot of nurturing. That's what I'm feeling, that some of you Virgos need a lot of nurturing, self-nurturing, not somebody else taking care of you. You taking care of yourself. But the message I'm getting here with the Two of Air and the Empress is really the big, huge message here from Spirit is move along now in the rebirth process. Okay? Because if you do, you will totally be in a place of abundance. What's below you is the World, okay? And this is probably the confirmation that I'm feeling that you are going to move forward in the rebirth process, okay? Because the Empress is a very strong energy card over the Two of Air, and so is the World, okay? I'm also feeling like perhaps some of you may have to make a decision over an Aries. I don't know, that just came in. And also, I feel like it needs to be a quick one. But I do feel like here with the World, you know, we're looking at a path towards enlightenment. We're looking at a path that's full of joy and happiness because you did it. This isn't about anybody else making you happy. This isn't about anybody else doing it for you. You did it. I also feel like some of you who are in school are going to get something really fantastic. Maybe you thought you weren't doing well in something. I feel like you're going to get a good report. And I feel like you're moving towards, well, how do they say it? Moving towards the stretch. Like you're getting there. I feel like you're on your way to completing something regarding career, profession, regarding money. Okay, now we've got the Leo card, Strength card. Now, I do feel like maybe you're moving on from a Leo or you're moving towards a Leo, but what I feel here is strength, okay? When I look at Leo, I look at the lion in shamanism. The lion, power animal guide, is very powerful. It is there to give you strength, to give you courage, to deal with things head on. Okay, I'm also feeling like, let's look at the Leo energy. If it's not working with a Leo or about a Leo, then let's look at some of the Leo energy. Compassion, opening up the heart, because Leo's the heart. The circulatory, you know, taking good care of your health. Forgiveness. trying to get away from the ego, trying to get away from the judgment of people or things. And we've got justice here. Wow. Now that could be something with a Libra. But what I'm also feeling like, the decision that you're struggling with, I feel like once you go through the rebirth process, I really feel that you are going to be just fine, and that you're going to make, fair and just decisions. I also feel that you'll have this feeling come over you that you've done the right thing. All right. I also feel like there's somebody who's jealous of you. And I do feel like this is a friend, and maybe you can't see it, but I can. And I feel like they're jealous of your power. They're jealous of your ability to communicate. Now, remember, Mercury is going to go retrograde in Virgo beginning August 12th. But you've got the shadow intense a week prior to that. And so this might affect you to a point where you might feel a little bit unstable, especially when it comes to making decisions or knowing exactly what you want to do and where you want to go. But I feel like once it's going to go direct, I do believe it's September either 5th or 6th. And then we got shadow intense after that. But it goes direct in Leo, and it's going to cross again Virgo, but it's going to be direct. So don't let Mercury retrograde just kind of flip you around. Just know that clear decisions, meditation's really important at this time for you. Okay, that came in. Meditation is very important to you. Communicating with the angels is very important, with your spirit guides, your higher self. Okay, so, Magician. I love that card. You're going to clear energy. I think one thing that you're going to realize is how you've been a sponge here and there for different types of energy coming in. One is, I feel like you're going to clear the energy with that friend of yours that is jealous of you. Secondly, or maybe you're jealous of them. Okay, it could be vice versa here. What I'm feeling here is you're going to be in a position sometime in August where you're just going to feel ready to get it on, ready to move forward, ready to be who you are, like getting in touch with your authentic self. This is very magical. This is very magical. I feel like you will just realize that, oh my God, life is not treating me bad. I'm the one that's just participating in all of this, that's making my life upside down. And now I get it. I get it. I get that there's also light at the end of the tunnel, the dark tunnel especially. And that I've been like running around at times being the darker, side of my soul, where now I get it. There's the light again. I can feel it. I can touch it. I'm there. Okay. And Archangel Raziel can help you a lot with this. Now, what I'm getting here moving forward is you're going to come up with some ideas that are really going to be like hitting the bingo chart. And you're going to be very full of inspiration eventually, okay? Your first part of August is still, I feel like, treading the ego and standing at the crossroads. But at the same time, once you make that decision and you're sure of yourself and you're not doing the, pity party, you are actually going to be very inspiring. Things are going to inspire you, and you're going to share that inspiration with others. I also feel like you find out the truth about something. Now, it could be that friend who's jealous, but it could be something else. Something's been hidden from you, Virgo, and boom. I think it comes out with the solar eclipse and the Mercury retrograde. Okay? So I'm going to leave that not to your imagination. Don't sit around and imagine, oh, what could that be? What could that secret be? Okay, because then your mind's going to get to work, and before you know it, that energy is going to pass on through your personality, and you're going to just kind of be that, and you're going to kind of manifest something that really isn't there. Okay? This is going to come out on its own. And I also feel like I'm getting that I'm ready to go feeling again. Like I feel like you have an aha moment of something that you self-discover, that you know deep in your heart that's good for you. And I feel like you're going to take advantage of that and move on it. Okay? Now, I do feel like August can be a real rush month for you. So I want you just to take time out again to meditate or just relax, take time, take me time. All right, because things might move really fast once you set the things in motion here. And I also feel like some of you have been really working hard or have been, just kind of dissecting your relationship, maybe analyzing it too much. And I think you need a more playful approach. You need to have some fun with your partner, fun with your friends, fun with your family. Okay, now your last and final card here, the final outcome is the Ace of Earth. This is a very abundant card. Okay, this is you going maybe into business. This is you finding a different career or making a career change. Could also include promotions, raises, finding something more that pays more money. I also feel like the promotions or what you're going for may include contracts or documents. Remember, again, Mercury retrograde, read it 2 or 3 times before you sign it. All right, let's just go ahead and look at some love cards now. Ooh, we got the wedding card. Wow. Oh, all right. I think Libra had something similar to this. Not the same cards underneath, but wedding and new love. Okay, so maybe this has to do with, okay, all right, time out. Let me think. Let me feel. I'm getting this might involve a married person. Maybe you're having a relationship with a married person, or you're considering marriage, but yet maybe you haven't found the right partner. I do feel like you have an opportunity to find that new love. All right, but I feel like some of you are set in this particular mindset. Let's just put it that way. There's a mindset going on here that this person has to look like such and such, or this person has to do such and such. And you're not letting your soul contracts that, of course, you are not totally aware of flow. Okay, so Spirit is saying that you need to flow in your energy without being so picky and choosy in order to see what presents itself to you. You can always say no. You can always turn the other direction. You don't have to go with that. What's being presented to you. I can already tell that Mercury retrograde is going to be like playing with my tongue. Okay, here. Now, codependency. Okay, some of you either come from codependency, maybe you drink a little too much, maybe there's some drugs, or maybe there's just some emotional hiccups, some emotional cement walls. Okay, got to tear them down. The Strength card, Leo, tear them down. Also, some of you might be involved with the Leo who has codependent issues, which is really making you at a point to where I've had enough. I've had enough. I can't do this anymore. Could be with the Leo, or it could just be with all that self-judgment. You've had enough with yourself. When you're saying, I've had enough, you've had enough with yourself too. Okay. Also, too, I feel like maybe some of you might be in a relationship that you have a partner who has codependent tendencies. Again, this also could be you. Now, I do feel like that there is a reasonable decision here. I also feel like there's a reasonable outcome to this. But I feel like instead of being in the position of judging one another and then becoming victim to each other, like a passive-aggressive energy I'm feeling here. I feel like this just needs to honestly be discussed. Okay? Some of you are afraid to discuss this or afraid to make the change because you think you're not going to be in a good place, or maybe just in a safe place. But I think it has a lot to do with you constantly keeping your heart chakra closed and just labeling so many things, labeling so many relationships. This is what's leading, Virgo, to some of your disappointments. There's a lot of forgiveness, I feel. This is twice I came up with forgiveness. Releasing and letting go, healing. Okay? Some of you got relationships going on that are just not compatible. And it's not, I'm picking up someone who's a different either religion, race, culture, or just loves differently than you do. Or maybe you love differently than they do, and the relationship is at a struggle right now. So there's not a lot of attraction because I feel like the relationship's constantly being judged. Okay? We can't just be in love with someone because they're a different culture, race than us. We need more than that. Okay? Sometimes we find, for example, Italian guys or French guys or Arab guys or, people from different parts of the world so sexy and sensuous. Same thing for the women. We think they're so sexy and sensuous, but yet we're not taking that fact that they live different cultures than we do or than you do. Okay? And so, the rain starts pouring down on the parade. You can adapt to that race, religion, or culture. You can. If you just accept the fact that this person is different than you and that you are in a position to learn and experience something new. Okay? It only adds to your life portfolio. It's not going to take anything away from you. I'll look at that a little bit deeper. Now, this has got something to do with someone you've known before. I'm going to pull another card on this. I feel like someone might be coming back to you, Virgo. Or somebody wants to come back, but they have codependent issues. Okay? And if they don't go see somebody professional about these codependent issues, this relationship is still not going to work. And I'm getting a feeling that some of you may know someone that you had a relationship with who still feels love for you, but can't get past their ego and pain to get back with you. Yeah, so you've got a lot of things on your plate here. Okay, one, you've got some major decisions to make. You need to let them just happen. Rebirth process. New love, existing love. Someone may be in a committed relationship that is just bringing you down, making you sad. Or you want to get out of a relationship that you're committed to, but you don't know how to get away from it because financially it would be a burden, or you're just angry for the fact that you'd have to turn over a lot to that person. Maybe you are married to a codependent person and you want to end this relationship. Maybe you have children who are codependent and that keeps you, in the marriage. But I really feel like you can expand here. And I really feel this energy with that different person or different religion, race, culture. It's showing right now that there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. But how I see it is that's not what it is. What I see it as, this is more about forgiving and letting go and giving it to the universe. Give it to God. Give it to the angels. Ask for help universally, to see how this can be healed, how this can work, or if it's not going to work, to help you end it and to help you heal from the pain. Okay? I feel like this is somebody, now for some of you, I feel like it's somebody that you know. I also feel like it's somebody who's going to come back. Maybe this person leaves and comes back, leaves and comes back. Okay? But I feel like you already know this person. You already know this love. All right, let's see what the universe wants you to know. I'm going to sneeze because, okay, I don't want to sneeze in my video. That's because I was speaking the truth. Okay. We've got universe wants you to know about unity and the Eight of Water. So unity is, I feel like it has something to do with tradition. I feel like it has to do with you, Virgo, because it has to do with organizing. And Virgos are good at that, unless you got a bad aspect to it. Okay? And then, maybe you like to hoard things. But either way it goes, I do feel that this is a transformation time for you. By the time you get out of August and into September, you're going to feel so much lighter. Also, too, I feel like some of you would be excellent finding, mentors or therapists or, spiritual workshops, classes, things to help you expand. Expand to be in the present, to let go of the past. I feel like some of you are already there, okay? Eight of Water means you're moving on, okay? Now, obviously you're packing your bags and you're going. But some of that baggage is from the past. Do you think you can just leave it behind when you pick up and move on? That would be the best you could do for yourself. Okay, I feel like some of you, I can just kind of vision you. You're just kind of like, getting on your horse and moving forward in search of something that has meaning in your life. I feel like some of you are like an empty tank. Where's my fuel? Where's my dreams? Where's my desires? But the universe is saying it is there, but some of it is about emotionally growing up. Some of it is about spiritually growing up. Okay? All right, I'm going to leave you with this, Virgo. And if you'd like a personal reading, www.transformationandempowerment.com. It's also listed below this video. Please remember to check your moon and rising, as this reading isn't going to resonate with all of you. I thank you for being here, and much love and blessings.